Hello, how's it going? Right, so I am currently live, so I think I'll just leave it. People are aware I'm going live at 6 o'clock. Whether anybody pops in, it's up to those peoples. Moment. All right. So, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's well. So, yes, I've not been doing very much this evening. I just give my car a little bit of a wax, wax and polish, seeing as I gave it a wash the other day and give it a bit of a wax. So it's got a nice sheen on it now. So that's all I've done today since getting up. And so, yeah, I decided to do a live stream tonight, a bit last minute, because, yeah, I was thinking of either tonight or tomorrow, but I thought I'll do it tonight. Get it out the way. But yes. Yeah, it's getting good. Yeah, you can hear me hopefully. Oh yeah, so just gonna wait a few minutes and just see if anybody's pop on. Then we can start to get a little bit of a chat going on. But anyways. Oh, hey, sorry about that. Wolfgang, evening, Dick Brain. uh, uh, so, what's the topic of this evening's chat? Anything really. Anything. Talk about toys, talk about stuff, talk about the new episode of Transformers F Spark, if you wished. Anything like that, you know, just a general chat one. Just chill. Yo, I'm in the car. Nice. Billy. Hey, Willie. But yeah, it's just a general chit-chatty thing, really. Just just an excuse to get a frigging live stream going. If anybody wants to talk about anything in particular, then we can get the ball rolling. I don't go in with a plan on my live streams. That goes for everything I upload. I don't plan. But yeah, I've just been trying to get get the link so I can share it that I'm live. Let's try and get some extra people coming on, hopefully. Ah, there is. Sweet, I've got it. And I can't. Oh, there we go. Hey, Jace is here. Jace, hey man. Hey from Wendy too. Hey Jace, Wendy, hope you're well. Hope you're doing good. Wolfgang, I've yet to push the boat out into live streaming. Well, yeah, I mean the good thing is what I'm using now. I'm using as you can see on the screen there, StreamYard. You don't have to pay for it. It's free. You don't have to download any special software. Like OBS Studio, whatever it is, you don't have to do anything like that. It's not difficult at all. All you do is simply log in to your YouTube channel via StreamYard, and you just basically go into it like that and create a stream. It's so simple, and it's pretty good because you can have up to about 6 people on the non-paid. On the non-paid one, which is obviously what I'm doing because I'm I'm a typical Yorkshireman. I don't like to spend money if I don't have to. Yeah, I'm a tight bastard. But yeah, basically you just on the free one, you can have up to about 6 people on a live stream at once. You can invite people via the link, and people could just click on it and they just come straight away. It's very, very good. I do recommend trying it out if you ever get round to it. It's so good, so easy to use. Go on, John lad. Nice to see you live. Yeah, it's been a bit, hasn't it? It's been a bit. I've been a little bit distant when it comes to uploading stuff, and especially this channel making vlogs. I've been a little bit more active. I uploaded a new review on my TF Nosy channel. Transformers Prime Knockout, part of the Legacy line. I did that. That was my latest review, even though I essentially fucked it up a little bit. I said it didn't have ankle joint. It didn't have an ankle joint. And it does have an ankle joint. I didn't transform it properly. I simply just took the goddamn figure out the box, out the packaging, and I just thought that was as it was. I didn't realize you had to sort of like maneuver bits on the legs in order for you to get the pivot on the foot. That's one thing. And also the backpack is supposed to close up a little bit more. Yeah, I kind of messed it up a little bit. But anyway, it's a review. It's out there. But yeah, I'm quite happy with it. I'm quite happy with the new version of Transformers Prime Knockout. It's a good figure. And then I've been doing a little bit of vlogging. The reason why I'm doing the live stream on here tonight is to basically try and get a little bit of life back to the channel. Because I've noticed recently, I did actually mention it on Facebook. I did a little live on Facebook about a week ago. And then I think I mentioned it in the last vlog I did as well on here. Basically, I feel that I don't know if me uploading is being. I don't think people that follow me on here, I don't think they're getting notifications that I'm live, because a lot of the regular ones that used to watch me, used to watch my videos. I'm not getting that much people watching them at the moment, and I don't know whether it's down to the fact of YouTube being a dick, which is usually the case. YouTube being a dick with the algorithm, or if it's something simple as I don't know. People are just zoning out with my vlogs now. One of those things, because I mean, I enjoy making my vlogs. I do enjoy making my vlogs. Some people have a hard time wondering. Some people out there probably don't really know why I decided to do a secondary channel. The one thing with me is I don't like overcrowding my main channel. When I first started doing YouTube videos, I was kind of told that it's not a good idea to overcrowd your channel. It's just that it kind of you could start, because obviously when you start doing YouTube, you stick to a specific thing, and that's generally what you're known for. And as you go along, you can start to introduce little bits here and there. Like with me, when I first started doing on YouTube, it was talking about toys, Transformer reviews. And then I moved into film reviews and anime stuff. And then when I did the anime stuff, a lot of people zoned out because some people out there don't like anime. Who knew? But no, so I just kind of... I kind of went through a phase where I made secondary channels. I did a channel that was dedicated to films. That didn't last very long. And then I did a secondary channel bit just for anime. That didn't do very well. So I just thought, you know what? I just stop overcomplicating things. And I just got rid of those channels, stuck to my TF Nosy channel, which is the channel that I go by now, my main channel anyway. And then, but this secondary channel, the reason why this is my only second channel now is because vlogging, some people don't like the idea of vlogging. Some people don't like vlogs, some people do. So the point is that if I was to kind of put vlogs or do vlogging on my main channel along with my reviews and everything, I feel that you're gonna get a little bit of this. Some people would just prefer to just get on with it and talk about the toy, and then next minute I upload a video that's got nothing to do with Transformers. It's about something that's gone on in my life. Then it's just going to start to get, people are just going to start to zone out. And yeah, I don't want to overcomplicate things, if you know what I mean. I don't want to overcomplicate things. And I just thought it's just easier to keep my vlogs separate because it's a separate thing entirely. Yes, I do talk about geeky stuff now and again. Like my TF Nation videos, when I come home, anything that I do, any vlog material, any recording I do while at TFN, I compile it and I put those up on my TF Nosy, on my vlog channel, this channel. I do that because it's basically like people know Nosy as a toy reviewer, and I just thought John Knowles Vlogs, it's the real me going through life, talking about good stuff, talking about the bad stuff, discussing things, getting stuff off my chest, whether it's depressing or not. And it's just a way for me to kind of have a bit of escapism and to just talk about certain subjects that are not relevant to my main channel because they don't have any relevance there whatsoever. Even though I still do talk about my geeky stuff now and again on there, but it's not what that channel is fully about. It's about going on holidays, like traveling vlogs and traveling, that kind of stuff, or holidays, basically that kind of stuff, the good stuff as well as some negative stuff that I might talk about, but I try to keep that to a minimum because at the end of the day, nobody wants to talk, nobody really wants to listen to a big fat twat like me talk about stuff that that other people out there are going through awful things in life, and they don't want someone else to just make them feel shit just as much as I do sometimes. But anyway, yeah, so that's the reason why my vlogs and my TF Nosy channel are separate, because they don't have any sort of relevance. Anyway, so let's see where we are with the chat here. Cheers. The world is gonna roll me. Somebody told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of down with a finger and a thumb of the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, every time, Jace, every time. Billy, I can only speak for myself, but I only know you are live if you tweet about it. I don't tend to see anything on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I do as well. I mean, some people don't like it. They think, oh, you're just being cheeky, a cheeky little tweet here, and I'm live here, or this video. Yeah, I mean, I post on my social medias to just help to get the video out there. It's not an attention-seeking thing. Some people might see it as an attention-seeking thing, like, oh, look at this. He's mentioned it in all this and all that, and on Twitter and here and there. But no, a lot of the time, if I upload a video, literally without putting it out there on somewhere else, like on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or whatever, nobody sees it. Nobody seems to see it except for maybe one or two people. And then it is, I think it's the algorithm with me. I think the YouTube algorithm, because I'm such a small time channel, I don't think it's doing what it's supposed to do. It's not letting those people that are notified, those that are subscribed, it's not letting everyone know when I've uploaded a video properly. So in order to get around that, and it's not just me, everybody does it. Everybody does it. Whether the it's just a bit of advertisement for yourself, getting your video out there. It just helps me to get it out there. Like what you just said there, I tweeted that I was going live on Twitter tonight for 6 p.m. and that's why I do it, because otherwise nobody sees them. It's just bullshit. YouTube is a fucking piece of shit sometimes, and I'm just gonna get. I don't get monetized. I'm not monetized. I don't get paid. I don't get any money from YouTube, and I definitely won't now, because I've just done the big no and call YouTube a dickhead. I won't be surprised if I wake up tomorrow and my YouTube channel's deleted. Won't be surprised in the least, but who cares? Jace again. I got some Maryland cookies. Oh yes. Ooh, Maryland cookies. Ooh. Wolfgang Jared. Unless people have the high sub counts and are monetized, I don't think anyone gets the kind of viewing figures they should or used to do. The algorithm punishes small-time content creators. Yeah, that's absolutely true. It does. I mean, like I say, they say around about over 1,000 is when you start to maybe get a little bit more encouragement with your viewership amount. I think it's around about 1,000 or above. Yeah, it's one of those things. Is that small? Thing is, when I first started on YouTube, well, throughout the time of me being on YouTube, my viewership hasn't really changed. Back in the days before Google bought out YouTube, when YouTube was its own thing, I was probably getting between maybe about 20 to 40 views per video, or max of 50. To me, at the time, that was fantastic. Wow, 50 people are listening to me talk about a toy. Fantastic. I think that's good. But in YouTube world, that's nothing. But you know, I've always said and I've always stressed that it doesn't really. I don't care if my videos don't get a certain amount of views. I'm not interested if my videos don't exceed and get thousands of views every time I upload. I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested about being a big time YouTuber. I'm not interested in making it a career and getting advertisement revenue and being monetized. I'm not interested in all that. I'm interested in just simply making videos that and me talking about stuff that I generally enjoy and have an interest in. And that's toys, Transformers, that's anime. Yeah, not everybody likes anime. Some people are kind of neutral. They might maybe watch the odd thing that's Japanese animation, but they're probably not fully into it like I am. But I like to talk about stuff that I'm interested in, and whether anyone else out there that watches that video gets the same interest for or has the similar interest to me, that like, you know, then sweet, I've just connected with somebody that, you know, has the same interest as me. You know, that's what I do it for. I do it because I like to talk about it, and I know there's people out there that have the similar interests to me. When it comes to my vlogs, for instance, you know, I actually was quite surprised by the reception of my vlogs. I was kind of thinking people might think my vlogs are a little bit like, you get some people out there that do vlogs that are really flamboyant and they're very energetic, and they just come over false to me. They're not. They just seem false to me in some the way that they come over and their demeanor and their body language just screams attention. Some people kind of have a negative thought process when it comes to vlogs, but me, they are vlogs, but they're not vlogs. They're just additional videos, just me being me, talking about stuff that is not relevant to my main channel. But then also, I also talk about stuff, maybe go like holiday vlogs, which I've done. I've done TF Nation vlogs. I've done all sorts of vlogs that are also around my hobby, but it's not, you know what I mean? It's, yeah. So anyway, Alpha Prime. Hey, bro. How you doing, man? I personally really enjoy your vlogs, man. Thanks, man. I do appreciate that. I mean, but like I said, that's also one reason why I do my vlogs. Is I've had a few people reach out, private message me, and say that my vlogs have helped them through the lockdown period. You know, because I was doing daily vlogging. When we was in, yeah, when we got locked down those couple of times, I did a bout of like daily vlogging for like a whole month, like from pretty much I just did bang, 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 out a vlog every day. And through that, I actually kind of I got introduced to two individuals. One person I used to go to school with, of all things, small world. And then another person that used to live here in Hull, but he now lives in Tasmania in Australia. And I'm just like, wow. So basically, he's just, so, you know, it does work sometimes. You do get some, you know, the fact that I was talking, basically, the reason how he found me, the guy who lives in Tasmania, his name's Henry, by the way. He won't mind me saying his name because he does that. He's one of the people that are one of the regulars that watch my vlogs all the time. And he likes the vlogs where I was going for walks, what around my local area where I live and everything, and it kind of rekindled some of his memories when he used to live here in where I live. And so yeah, it's nice that things like that happen, and the fact that I've had comments saying that it's made, you know, from certain people that it's helped them through difficult times. I don't know how, because my vlogs are very basic. It's just me in front of a camera talking about something. But somehow they have actually helped people a little bit. And I take a little bit of solace in that, to think that, well, okay, there's, you know, some people generally enjoy my vlogs for certain reasons. And I enjoy making them. I enjoy making them. I feel my vlogs are a lot easier for me to make because I don't edit them as much. They're a little bit more raw. They're more of a raw video. Where like my reviews, for instance, I do take a bit more time in the editing process on my reviews because it's a different video entirely. I'm trying to edit it so that it gets to the point of what I'm trying to do and everything a little bit easier. But when it comes to my vlogs, it's just all me. It's natural me, and very little editing. The only thing I might put in there is a little intro, and that's it. The how long it is, that's the length of the vlog. Whether you watch vlogs, whether you're into watching videos that are over a certain length or whatever, I don't care. It's just for me personally. It's an unfiltered me. Unfiltered me, and some people can't deal with an unfiltered nosy, but there we go. Where are we? Jace, Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Oh yeah, I love Shrek. I haven't watched Shrek in a long time. I need to check that. I need to watch it again. It's a fucking great film. Yes, Alpha is here. Yes, he is indeed. Yes. YouTube equals dickhead. Yeah. At this point, the way this stream's going, I won't be surprised if the algorithm bots dub me a toxic creator and I end up getting deleted. I won't be surprised in the least if it happens. I love all your videos, always will. Thanks, man. I do appreciate that. I really do. And first I saw was auto assembly. The first I saw was auto assembly video. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, because the strange thing is, I've actually watched a couple of my earlier videos, like the first videos I uploaded onto the channel. Some of them I managed to salvage from my original channel, and I re-uploaded. I managed to save a couple of reviews that I did on my Nosy 00 channel, which was the very first channel I ever made on YouTube. And then obviously stuff happened with that channel. I got hit with a bad copyright strike and everything, and it literally, I was unable to do anything. I was frozen out on my own channel. So I deleted that one, and then I managed to salvage before I deleted. I managed to salvage a couple of my early reviews, and when I made this the now main channel TF Nosy, I re-uploaded some of my original videos, reviews, and my God, listening to them back, my God, what? I'm surprised I even got anybody watching my reviews back then. I was just like, "Hi everybody, I'm here talking about this toy. My balls haven't dropped quite well yet, and my voice is very high pitched." Anyway, I know Wolfgang. I know Jared's probably going to go all the way to town on that one now if he's still watching. Yeah, Wolfgang, do you share your videos via your FB page? I do. Not my main one, my private one, which is John Knowles. My John Knowles Facebook page. I don't post on there because that's more just a private one. I don't really post any of my videos on that one, but I do have groups. I've got my TF Nosy official Facebook group. I post in there whenever I upload a video or stream or anything or a vlog. I post in there, and I also, if it's a review or whatever, I post in the Transformers YouTube page, Transformers and such. I post them quite a lot all over the place, to be honest. Different dedicated groups, Facebook groups for Transformers and that, and my reviews. Yeah, basically all my videos get shared in certain groups. So on Facebook, and I also share on Instagram and Twitter as well. Have you ever thought about it more structure to your upload schedule. I have tried to go into proper structured upload schedule. I did try that once, where I tried to dedicate it where I would upload on a set day or set days every week, and have like a bit of a structure, but it didn't work out. This is the thing. I mean, you get some people out there that script their videos. They write a whole script. They literally read off of a script basically that they've written. I've attempted to do scripting for my videos, and I just could not get my head around it. I just couldn't do it. It felt false when I was talking. You could tell I was reading something. So yeah, I don't like that. The thing is with my channel is I don't script, and yeah, okay, my channel's a little bit spontaneous. It's all over the place with uploading, but like I said, it's that the only reason why I'm doing this live stream tonight, and I'm also uploading a little bit more, like uploading more vlogs, and everything, is because I'm on holiday. I'm not at work at the moment. I'm off until Monday next week. So it's given me a bit more time to be able to get some videos out, because during the week, Monday to Thursdays, I cannot upload anything. I can't up a single thing at all, because by the time I get home, it's quite late on a night, and I just don't have any energy whatsoever to put into making a video, and I just don't have the time. So that's that. And then the only time I can actually upload anything is either on a basically either a Friday, Saturday, or a Sunday. Saturdays are ruled out because I usually have my mate Smithy or Sam comes round, and we usually have a few drinks on a Saturday evening. So yeah, Saturdays are usually ruled out every week, but so I'm only really available for making a video potentially on a Friday or a Sunday every week. Live streams are likely going to be Friday affairs going forward, and reviews most likely will probably have to be either a Friday or a Sunday as well. I don't know. But yeah, so I have considered the whole upload schedule thing, like a more structure up to your upload, but I just haven't had the time. That's why I've been so quiet on my channels, on this one and my TF Nosy. I just get burnt out. I just get burnt out from time to time, and I just don't have any energy because of working. So when I get to the weekend, all I want to do is just sit back and relax, and next minute, no videos being made. I mean, end of the day, this is just a hobby. I only see it as a hobby. I don't see it as a way to get money and revenue. I'll never be few. I'll never be at that point in subscriber count, and to be honest, I am fine with that. Few is one of those rare cases where he is a big YouTuber, but yet he's still grounded and is a good guy. And it's very rare you get people like that on YouTube that have a certain subscriber count, but yet they are still themselves. They're not a false persona, which is something I do not like on YouTube. You get too much of that shit going on. And that's why YouTube gets a negative light outside from other places, is because some YouTubers generally are just attention-seeking assholes. But then you get people like Few, myself, Jared, Sammy, Skullgreen140, certain individuals, Dave Smisno, you get certain individuals that are literally unapologetically themselves. And that's a breath of fresh air on YouTube, and you don't get that very often nowadays. That's just my opinion. But yeah, so that's kind of a long-winded response to that. But anyway, where are we? Jess. Yes, Unfiltered John. it gets very crazy. It does. Well, it does. Wolfgang, Dave has a point. I have noticed it has helped my content to some degree, at least. Yeah, no, he does have a good point. He does have a good point, Jared. I must admit, it's difficult for me to actually have a proper schedule because of my work commitments during the week. I mean, the only days that I could do a potential schedule for would be to make things to upload a video on a Friday or a Sunday every week. That are probably the only way that I can actually do it. But then there's a large chunk of the week where there's dead air. I literally I've only got time to upload during the week throughout the whole week, Monday to Sundays, which is literally just a Friday or a Sunday, because otherwise I'm busy doing other things. So it's difficult for me to actually concrete have a schedule. I mean, like I said in the past, I have attempted to do a schedule and I did keep to it for a little bit, but then life just gets in the way and it messes up your schedule and you end up just reverting back to what you did before. That's what's happened to me. Just life just gets in the way for me. They still haven't. No? I don't know what that was meaning. Anyway, that voice is nightmarish. The high voice, young John. Yeah, go back and watch my very early video reviews on the TF Nosy channel, and yeah, it is just like, my God, cringe fest. Wolfgang 1. I sometimes film and edit 4 or 5 reviews in a block and upload them for weekly scheduled release. This allows me to mess about for a few weeks working on other stuff and sometimes nothing if I want. Right, I see. Yeah, I've heard about the whole where you can schedule you schedule them and they'll upload on their own accord throughout the week. Yeah, it's a good idea. I might consider bringing that into fruition in the future. See how things go, but I might see about doing that. It's just like I said, it's just I don't really have the time to upload more than one review. You know, it generally depends really, because sometimes anyway, yeah, I just sometimes don't have the time to do multiple videos. I usually just literally I only have the time to maybe just do one review, and then I'll upload that pretty much straight away. But yeah, I see where he's coming from. Dave has a good point. You yourself, Jared, have a great point. I'll see if I can make something happen. I'll see if I can actually try and maybe make a couple of reviews a week, and then just kind of schedule them so that they upload at certain points. I'll see how that goes. Alpha Prime. As long as you are enjoying doing videos, then you can. When you can, then that is all that matters. Well, yeah, like I say, I mean, obviously, I don't help myself. You know, my channel is very small. I've finally gone over 500 subscribers, which I'm very, very privileged and happy that I am at over 500. But you know, that's only just because, you know, for some reason, my TF Nosy channel just has somehow the TF Nosy channel has actually, you know, started to get noticed a little bit. But end of the day, that's all nice and that. I mean, I'm happy to have a nice little audience. You know, a nice audience. I'm not all that bothered about viewership to a degree, even though at the beginning of this stream I did mention about my vlog videos not being seen very well. But you know, end of the day, I'm still going to be making my vlogs. I'm still going to be making reviews, regardless of how many people watch. It's just something I enjoy doing, and the way that I make videos, the way that I go about YouTube, end of the day, it is just it's just a hobby on the side of what I do in my normal life. You know, it's just a hobby. So it's just generally when I have time, whenever I'm not at work and when I'm not working or whatever, then that is the only time that I'm going to be able to upload something, is when I've literally got nothing happening at all. And sometimes, everybody will understand this, and will recognize that, life, life is more, work and life, and whether if you've got a family, if you've got a significant other, and all these kind of things, they take precedence over something like this YouTube, in my opinion, unless it is a dedicated business where some lucky people out there have got millions and millions of subscribers, and they can actually make a business out of it. But I'll never be that. And I don't have a problem with that. I've always taken solace in the fact that I'm a small YouTube creator. Yes, it's a bit annoying that because I'm such a small channel, the algorithm just simply will not pick up my uploads. And but there's other ways around it, and that's what I do. I upload my videos I post my videos on dedicated Facebook groups that are dedicated to whatever it is I'm talking about. I put them up on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and that's all I can do. And because of doing that, it helps get the reach out. But Twitter, I don't like Twitter either. Twitter, it's so difficult because it works on hashtag this and at this and that, this, that, and the other, and if you don't do the hashtags properly, and if you don't time it perfectly with Twitter, your tweet will literally go unseen, practically unseen. So Twitter's a fucking ass. That's another ass I can't stand. Wolfgang, I am thankful that the job I have allows me the option to upload content when it is quiet in the office. Of course, they don't know that. Oh, yes. That's the thing. I mean, with my job, obviously, my job isn't office-based. I'm basically in a warehouse. I work in a warehouse. That's distribution side of the factory that I work at. So I don't have access to. Well, I do have access to a computer, but they're not good enough for uploading stuff. And for all I know, I don't want potential people I'm working with, to uncover my channel, because it could cause a lot of problems for me. Because they're a bit narrow-minded that I work with. So it could cause a lot of problems for me in the workplace, and that's the last thing I want. So unfortunately, I'm unable to upload stuff when I'm at work, unless it's on my phone. But it depends if I've got an actual a good connection. If I'm working off of mobile data, it'll probably take about 5 years for it to upload. So yeah. Where are we? Alpha. I am finding that shorts are helping for my Alpha Sketch channel. Quick and easy, and quick and easy, and they seem to get a lot more views and brings traffic to the channel. Yeah, I have done a couple of them shorts, but for some reason, I mean, obviously they are quick, but I've noticed some people are able to go for longer on their shorts. But mine, I'm only able to record for a max of about 5 seconds, 10 seconds, or something like that. So really, that's why I don't use it very often, because I don't have a very long record time, and it's difficult to get something out. It's difficult to get something out with such a small record time. But I have done it a couple of times, but not much. But like I say, I mean, end of the day, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to do something. I'm gonna have to try and like what Dave and Jared and Wolfgang are both trying to say. I'm gonna have to try and do something. On the days where I'm not doing anything, or hopefully when I'm not as busy, I'm gonna have to try and see if I can try and make multiple reviews, and then just try and split them out so they upload. But yeah, so I'll say. I mean, I used to be, not going back that long. I used to actually be really good at this. I used to be really good at the uploading thing. I used to store reviews, finished reviews, and I used to deliberately store them on my computer hard drive or whatever. I used to have maybe about 3 or 4 reviews finished, and then I would just literally go, right, okay, I'll upload that one tonight, and then leave it a week or something, or leave it a bit, and then I'll upload another one. I used to be pretty on point with my videos at one point, but now it's just life's got in the way, and I'm finally, this is the first time my job is actually a full-time job. In the past, I was part time, so I had a hell of a lot more time on my hands and a lot more time to be able to make a video, a lot more time to be able to edit it. I did, even when I was at work, say if it was in like a shift that finished early, quite early, maybe about 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I would still have all the rest of the afternoon and evening to be able to do something, potentially make a video. But now, I don't know. I don't have a definite finish time, because my job literally is to completion. You will go home when it is all done and finished, and that could take hours. It could take ages, and sometimes I could be working. Say I start at on a Monday. I start at 9 o'clock in the morning, but I could be finishing about 8 o'clock in the evening. So by the time I get home, it's about 8:30, 9 o'clock. By the time I've had my tea and everything, so at that time of night, I just can't be asked to make anything. On a from Tuesday to Thursdays, I start at 6:30 in the morning, and I could be anything between finishing between 6 in the evening to about, again, 8 o'clock in the evening. It generally depends of how busy it is, how much produce I'm having to sort out, how many boxes are coming through to the warehouse, all that kind of jazz. And so I could be working anything between 12 to 15-hour days. It just generally depends. And I have literally no energy left by the time I've gone home. So the only days that I am usually free is a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But obviously I'm free Saturday afternoons, but the evenings I don't have time to be able to do anything like a review or a live stream or anything like that. I know Fridays are a little bit sketchy for me to do live streams because I know that the Transformers the show, they always do theirs live stream on a Friday evening at about 8 o'clock every evening. Every Friday evening at 8 o'clock, and that seems to draw a lot of the TFN regulars and a lot of people to them. So it's very difficult. So this puts me in a position that you got Transformers the show that's getting all the traffic and getting all the attention from the TFN guys. So if I was to do a Friday night, would be the best night for me to do a live stream. Yeah, I could do it a bit earlier in the day before 8 o'clock, but it's because I've noticed between 7 and 8 o'clock is usually within that hour. It's a lot easier to catch people because people are relaxing. People have probably been at work, but they've been home and they've had the teas and they're just relaxing and maybe checking out a bit of YouTube, and somehow they notice I've gone live or I've uploaded something. So, I generally deliberately I usually do my live streams around about 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening because it's it seems to get they seem to get noticed easier and better when I do that. But anyway, so I'm just yammering on for no reason here, but I'm just trying to get my point across and trying to, my life at the moment's fucking hectic as fuck, and when I've got time, I'm usually got no energy left, and it's just trying to get my mind in a place where I'm a bit more, go for it a bit more. I just don't have it at the minute. I'm just a bit burnt out with everything going on. Where are we? Jared, that is something else that people have suggested to me, but I have yet to look into it. An Alpha Prime, record the video, then upload as a short. It will give you an option of 15 or 16, 15 seconds or 60 seconds. Right, okay. Right, so you have to do it that way in order for it to be a bit longer. Yeah, because when I've done it, I've recorded it straight off the shorts, a bit like as you would on TikTok, for instance. So basically on that, but I think you only have a maximum of about 10 to 15 seconds, and it's so difficult to get your point across in 15 seconds. Wolfgang 1, I will send you a message at some point soon on FB chat, and we can go through some potential ideas for you that suit your schedule. Okay, Matt. Yeah, that'll be good. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. But yeah, it's just it's just one of those things. Is that I'm burnt out after the working week, which is kind of normal these days, But I'm usually burnt out, and it's just when it comes to the weekend, I just don't have any ambition whatsoever to make anything or do out. It's just trying to get out of that rut. It's just starting. I'm in a rut with myself. I know I am. It's just trying to get out of that rut and trying to be a bit more productive. And it's so difficult to try and be more productive, if you know what I mean, at the moment. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to do another review this week before I go back to work on the TF Nosy channel. Hopefully this time I won't fuck it up. But anyway, it's all part of the fun. I don't know what I'm going to review, but I do want to make a review some point. I might either do it tomorrow. I might maybe do the review tomorrow, or I might leave it for. I might maybe try and upload it either Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't know, but I want to try and get one more review out. I managed to get a live stream out, which I'm happy about. Something I've wanted to bring back. I have been really enjoying the live streams, and I noticed. I think the reason why I think my TF Nosy channel and this channel seemed to kind of be when I was doing my live streams, I think I was generally, when you're live, it seemed to kind of get people's attention more, if you know what I mean. Yeah, and I prefer doing the streams because you can have a bit of a chat. You can bring people into the chat, and if people wanted to, they could come on camera with you. And it's such a better way is that you can actually kind of have a conversation. You can talk about certain topics all, at the same time, and it's. I like doing this. I like the live stream thing. And obviously, usually with live streams, it's either on Twitch, which is usually video game related, watching people play games or whatever, that kind of thing. But I do enjoy it. It's more chilled. You can catch up with people you've maybe not, like Jared, for instance. I don't see Jared very often. Obviously, he lives London way. And obviously, I didn't see him. He wasn't at TFN this year either. So it's been a fair few years since I've actually seen Jared in person. So it's nice that with doing this stream, also with Jace and Wendy, I haven't spoken to them two for a while properly. The same with Alpha. I haven't spoken to him that much either. Same with Dave Smith. No, it's just, and even Billy. You know, the Billy Edwards. You know, the man, the myth, the legend behind TF Nation. You know, he's a busy man, but yeah, you know, this is what I love about the live streams. It brings people in that probably don't see my videos that often when I'm uploading. So these live streams, it does actually bring in people that you know, that's what I love about them, and that's why I want to try and encourage myself to do live streams more, as well as doing some other stuff. But yeah, but yes. But to be honest with you guys, I think I might bring this to an end. Actually, we've been talking now for just short of an hour. I'll I'll see. I mean, I'll leave it another 5 minutes. I'll leave it another 5 minutes, and then we'll. Billy, I'm more myth than man. Yeah. Well, anyways, probably give it another 5 minutes, and I might bring this to an end. We've had a good hour. Otherwise, this stream, you know, I've done some streams in the past that have been, I think my TF Nation one I did, where you joined us, Billy, on camera that time when we did the pre-TFN, pre-TFN chat, when we had Jared, Sam, Lawrence, and yourself came on, and I think a couple of other people came on as well. That was, you know, that I think it went on for like over 3 hours, and I thought when I finished it, I was like, who's actually going to watch a 3 hour long stream back to back like that? But it worked out, and it actually did. It did quite well, actually. I was actually quite proud of how that came out. That the pre-TFN live stream we did. I'm going to try and do that. Probably every year. Try and do a TFN live stream every year prior to an event happening. I mean, next year I'm going to have to do 2. God damn it, Billy. I don't have the time, but yeah, I'm going to have to do 2 TFN live streams next year. Pre-live streams, because we've got the mini-con in March, and then we've got the main thing in August as well. So I'm going to have to do 2. But I love you, Billy, and you put a hell of a lot of effort and a lot of time into making TFN, and it's the least I can do, and it's to get the word of mouth out there. But I will be I'm going to be at TFN Minicon, and I will be at the main TFN as well in August. I can't book any time off yet until January, because that's when my holidays renew for the year. So once my holidays renew for the year, I'll be booking it all off. Billy. Cheers, mate. Appreciated. No worries. It's no worries at all. Like I say, like I keep saying, I always repeat myself, and people tell me to shut up most of the time. But no, it's. I mean, it's the least I can do. I mean, I know I'm not the only person that help out TFN when it comes to YouTube. You know, a few does it as well. Tony, myself, and a few other people out there. So some people pass the torch on to other people, anyways, because I know a few other people used to do the whole videos thing when it was coming up to TFN, you know, and they used to kind of, you know, it seems like the torch has been passed on to other people now, because other people have decided to keep them going. The spirit of the countdown stuff. But no, it's the least I can do, and I'm happy to try and just get a little bit of get the word of mouth out there, and through doing that, excuse me, through doing that, through doing videos relating to TFN and auto assembly in the past, you know, it has helped people to, because funny enough, it was actually one of Tony's auto assembly videos that got me into going to these conventions in the first place. But back in 2009, I think it was. It was Auto Assembly 2009. I didn't even know what Auto Assembly was until I think it was Sammy, Skullgrim 140. He was the one that told me what it was and that it was a convention. Then I go and look it up, but I was too late to go to the 09 one because the tickets had sold out. And then 2010 was my first appearance at a convention and for Auto Assembly, and so it was kind of like, you know, obviously these videos do work because it got me into the word of mouth through Tony and Sammy. You know, for word of mouth, which is Sammy and Tony, you know, with their videos and letting me know what it was about. So basically, I'm just doing what they did for me. They informed me about what it was all about, what goes on, and then if it wasn't for that, I probably would never have been, and I would probably still have never have been to a TFN or anything, and I wouldn't have made all the great friendships that I've made over the years either. So that's part and parcel why I do it. It's one, obviously, it's to help the TFN guys out, but it's two, it's to help people out, other people out there who potentially don't know what TFN is. There might be a part of the fan base somewhere. There might be a collector. There might be a Transformers reviewer. There might be somebody out, I don't know. But it gets the word out there and it helps to get it noticed. And that's generally why I do it. That's, you know, that's just why I do it. Billy, I have your stream on one side of my screen and a first draft of an announcement on the other side. New soon. Nice. You've heard it here, folks. Billy Man, he's hard at work as we speak, as he's watching. That's it. Alpha Prime. I will definitely be at TFN in August. Nice one, man. It'd be great to meet you in person for the finally. Billy, try and get yourself to roll that roll call one day. I know it's a trek for you, but it's a good time. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I've not made, and I haven't made it to roll that roll call ever since it started. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and come to roll that roll call. It does seem interesting. Obviously, it's Transformers and GI Joe or Action Force. So, but yeah, I will definitely try and do that if I can. Next roll call is coming up in a few days for anyone who lives nearby. All right, so I won't be able to do this year's then, but if there's going to be one next year, I'll do next year's. I won't have the time to do it. I won't have the time or any money to get down to it this year. It's a bit late for me now. I wasn't aware of when the dates was for it, to be honest, but I'm definitely going to try and get my ass to a roll call. Hopefully, maybe next year. See how it goes. Need to head off due to work reasons. Have a good night, everyone, and I'll catch you soon. All right, man. Thanks, Jared, and thanks for your for listening to me yammer about work and everything. But anyway, so have a good night and talk to you soon, bud. The Collector 75. Hey, Graham, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're well. And now Graham is here. I can't go anywhere. Yeah, the king himself, Graham, Collector 75 is here, all folks. Well. I hope you're well, man. Hope you're well, Jared. Graham, sorry. Hope you're well. Yeah, and obviously, it's been a while. And obviously, I think I saw you at TFN this year. I think you was at TFN this year, was you? Or am I getting you mixed up with somebody else? I don't know. It was a whirlwind year. This year's TFN that's just gone back in August. It was a whirlwind. So, yeah, it was a whirlwind. So, I can't remember half of who I met and who I spoke to, let alone it was a whirlwind. It was. We are not even remotely alike. Just waiting for the wife to get in from work. Ah, cool. Coolios. Coolios. Yeah, well, we've been talking about Graham. It's just been talking about anything. We're talking about TFN, talking about YouTube and YouTube scheduling, and yeah, talking about all sorts of shit. To be honest, yeah, just talking about all sorts. It's just one of those kind of streams where it doesn't have a general meaning or point to it. It's just generally just a chit-chatty thing and talk about anything anyone's interested in talking about. Can we talk about toys? We can talk about any pickups. Has anybody in the chat picked up any new toys recently? We could talk about some Transformers if you want. I haven't got anything. I haven't picked up anything Transformers wise for a bit. I think the last figures I picked up was what was they? I think they were from Smiths. I can't remember the fucking names of them, but there was 2 figures I picked up from Smiths in Hull. I think they were the last. I think they were the latest 2, but I can't remember. Yeah. 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 All right. Okay, now. Okay. Bloody hell. You all heard that? My bloody dad shouted at me, freaking tease. You know what I mean? This this sounds like when I was a kid. Nothing's changed much. It's like you could be just doing something and then tea's ready. And I'm out in the middle of a video or stream. Nowadays it's streaming. John Oh well. It was bound to happen, wasn't it? It was bound to happen. Oh dear Christ. Dear God. There we go. Graham. Well, I hope to go to CFN next year, long as I can get the time off work. Okay. Well, if you can, it'd be great to see you, man. It's always a pleasure to see you, Graham. You're awesome guy, and obviously your videos. I love your channel and everything. But yeah, it'd be great to see you again. One day we can talk about guts. We could do if we wanted. Wolfgang, I think the last thing I got was SS86 Sweep. Nice. There's one figure I do want to get. I've already got. Basically it's Scourge. Basically the SS86 Scourge. I've got Sweep. One of the sweeps. I think it's Sweep. Yeah, I don't know. You got Scourge and then you got the sweeps. But yeah, I've got one of the sweeps, even though it is still Scourge, but it's a slightly different color. And I think Scourge is a darker color, and is I don't know. But I want to get myself a Scourge, and then I want to get myself another. I want to get myself another sweep. So you got Scourge and his 2 minions as well. John, bedtime. What a thing to fucking happen right when I'm talking to Jared of all people. Oh, fucking hell. I've only picked up a few G1 bits of late. Sweet. Was the Penguin Beast Wars Neo? I think fig called Point Break. Penguin. I don't know. I can't remember now. It probably was either. I think it could have been a Neo character, to be honest. Wolfgang 1. At this point, I consider Scourge to be a pipe dream. Therefore, Sweep is my Scourge. Yeah, it's gonna have to be that for me. I just cannot find Scourge anywhere. Well, I can, but the price online is ridiculous for him on eBay and everything, so I'm not paying those prices. I got 86 sludge in iron hide. Nice. I am far more easygoing than you might remember. I haven't called you a cunt yet, have I? No, well, I always thought when you call people cunt, that means you like them, but I could be wrong with that. Well, anyways, my friends, I think that is going to be it for tonight's stream. Featuring my father in the last 5 minutes or so. But anyway, so thank you ever so much for watching, everybody. Thank you to everybody that's joined me in the chat. I know it's a bit late. Well, Graham joined a bit late, but we've been talking for over an hour now, and I think that's a good time, a good amount of time for a little stream chit chat. But it's been great to. But yeah, it's been good. It's been good to catch up with everybody. It's been good to speak to Jared. Been great to speak to Graham, Alpha Prime, Jace, Wendy, Billy, and Smizno, and who else? I think that's it. Yeah, so everybody that has joined me in the chat and is watching currently still, thank you ever so much for watching. Although the evening is young. Yeah, I won't be going to bed yet. It's not my bedtime just yet. But yeah. Awesome. Man, catching up with you, bro. Take it easy. Yeah, take it easy yourself, man. And yeah, found out he is called Break. Sweet. Night, Billy. You get that hard work done. I'm looking forward to seeing what announcements you've got in store for us, my friend. Yeah, take care of yourself, Graham. I'll talk to you very soon, hopefully in person at TFN in the future. Ta-ra! Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Jared. See you soon, everybody. Till all I want. Yes. So anyway, bye-bye, people, and I will see you soon. And yeah, like I said, a new Transformers review will be out within the next... probably either tomorrow or over the weekend. And I'll be back to normality from Monday because I'm at work. I'm back at work. So expect the uploads to be a little bit shyer than this week has been. But I will be uploading in due course, and I'll be getting back to my reviews and everything. Anyway, so thank you. See you soon.